And we do have a lightning energy in the bench. Alright. So you're about to see some absolutely dumb crap about to happen. So we're going to play the Thunder Mountain. We're going to use the Quick Ball on, let's just say, the Crushing Hammer, because I don't know if we want to use the Full Blitz yet. Let's get ourselves the Tapu Koko Prism Star. Place that down. Use Dance of the Ancients. Put that on our Pikachu and Zekrom. Let's go ahead and switch out our Jirachi from the active. Let's use Zekrom and then Full Blitz for 300. Electro Power. Yeah, I just want to boss's orders, the Atelion, just cause. Come here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, does that count as a loss? Oh my gosh. Wow, we played the boss's orders and the game literally crashes. Wow. Hello and howdy. So today I'm going to be showing you off a deck that is a little nostalgic for me. It's got a very special place in my heart. An old roommate of mine used to play this against me in 2020 and would beat me constantly with it. And it is none other than the Pikachu and Zekrom deck. With some it's mostly the same deck list as it was back in 2020. We have a Lumineon here instead of like a Tapu Lele in there. So I figured since the Pokemon TCG Live expanded is a bit of a limited expanded where it's only the Sun and Moon to Sword and Shield sets, that I feel like PikaRom would probably do pretty well. It's a lightning type, so it's going to be hitting Lugia V-Star, and Lugia V-Star seems to be really powerful in this expanded format. So I guess we'll just go ahead and just get into the core basics of the deck. If you're not familiar with Pikachu and Zekrom, it is a tag team GX Pokemon. It gives up 3 prizes and has an HP of 240. Its first attack, Full Blitz, does 150 damage, but you get to search your deck for 3 electric energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. So this combos really well into itself. Actually, you can really just throw those energy on there and it'll activate its tag team GX move, Tag Bolt GX, for 200 damage. If this Pokemon has at least 3 extra energy attached to it in addition to its attack cost, it does 170 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Now 170 does hit a lot. It hits Lumineon on the bench. It hits, maybe some one prizers, like if maybe it have a Jirachi or something. Dedenne is another common one. It automatically takes those out. But we do have a tool support in Telescopic Sight. That'll make us do 30 more to benched V and GX Pokemon. So now stuff like Crobat won't even be out of our range anymore. And this could really be used to set out some double knockout situations, because Tag Bolt does do 200 damage, and we have a few ways to actually make that do even more damage. We have Choice Belt in the deck, which makes us do 30 more to Pokemon V. I opted to put that in there because generally Pokemon V are pretty wide range of Pokemon. They're going to be like the regular Vs, the V-Stars, V-Union, V-Maxes, I felt like Choice Belt was going to be covering a lot more than Choice Band from the Sun and Moon sets, which only hits EX and GX Pokemon. There's not even EX Pokemon in this expanded format. So I felt like the Choice Belt was a good choice in here. The Electro Power, this really comes in handy. This lets us do 30 more. It's very similar to what the Fusion Strike decks get. I think it's plus power or something. It lets them do 30 more damage. It's an item card, and you can play as many times as you want. So you could sometimes just stack all 4 and just do an absolute titanic amount of damage. So getting the initial 3 energy on Pikachu and Zekrom might seem like it's a little hard. Maybe you would assume we would be running like a Flaffy engine or something like that, but we're actually going to be doing a combination of Boltund V, which has the attack Electrify, lets you search up for 2, electric energy and attach them to your bench Pokemon. So good for this if you're, if you chose to go second, this is a great lead to go ahead and get energy on your Pikachu and Zekrom, or it could be good for getting energy on your Raichu and Alola Raichu, which is very commonly paired with Pikachu and Zekrom. To go ahead and get into this card, it has 260 HP, it has the attack Tandem Shock, it does 80 damage, but if this was on your bench and it became your active that turn, it does 80 more damage and it gets an automatic paralysis. That is a really, really powerful effect. Now, it's a Lightning Ride GX attack. You probably won't be using this a whole lot, considering that the Tag Bolt GX is generally going to be better for, spreading that damage around, setting up those double knockouts. But in the situation that you really, really, really need to do a lot more damage, Lightning Ride might be your go-to. It can, after you get that 2 extra energy on there for its, its attack cost, it does 250. And I already showed you that we can already start stacking Electro Powers and Choice Belts, so we're not going to struggle to knock out literally anything. And even then, our Bolton V isn't a bad attacker either. It's got the attack Bolt Storm that does 30 more damage for each lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So after you use its first attack Electrify, power up a Pikachu and Zekrom, and that adds more energy out onto the field, it can really rack up some damage really fast. So it's a really good 2 prize attacker in the deck. Now, the only thing we really don't have is we don't have any single prize attackers in here. I couldn't really think of any maybe to put in there. I think there might be like a 1 prize Zekrom or something that might be able to do some damage. But usually we can kind of get around those effects unless they're just playing like a full GX or Flag V like wall. And we really probably can't get around it. One other support card we have yet to go over is Tapu Koko Prism Star. And if this Pokemon is on your bench, you get to go ahead and Lost Zone it, and you get to take 2 electric energy from your discard pile and attach it to 2 separate Pokemon. Now it has to be 2 separate, you can't put it on the same one, as cool as that would be. But we do have a remedy around that. We are playing Energy Switcher in this deck, and Energy Switch really comes in handy with the Tapu Koko. You can get some come out of nowhere explosions with those. And to really secure our lead in the match, we're playing some disruption cards. We got 4 copies of Crushing Hammer to go ahead and try to limit our opponent's energy. And we also have Enhanced Hammer. You're going to be seeing a lot of special energy, especially with Lugia V-Star being around. So maybe my recommendation, maybe see if you could fit more Enhanced Hammers in there. I just did 2 because Crushing Hammers could also discard special energy, so it seemed like a good fit. We have a copy of Thunder Mountain in here. It's a Prism Star Stadium, and this makes all our attacks cost 1 less electric energy. So now we can be full blitzing for just 2 energy. And our GX attacks now require less energy to activate as well. So that's it's a really powerful stadium. Now there isn't a whole lot of good stadium like searching, so we do have 2 Jirachis to go ahead and help us get, like Cherish Balls, Quick Balls, and maybe the Thunder Mountain if we find it. But to really confirm it, we have Guzma and Hala. Guzma and Hala lets you discard 2 cards from your hand, and you get to look for a tool, special energy card, and a stadium. So that could either get us like a telescopic sight, a choice belt, Thunder Mountain, and a speed energy. That's a really good card too. Whenever you attach it to one of your electric Pokemon, you get to draw 2 cards. So this deck has a lot of synergy, a lot of electric support. It was printed around the time that it came out. It was super powerful. It was the best deck around for a while. Some might say Reshizard was a little better, which we might actually cover in a later video. I have a Reshizard deck list I used to like to play a lot during that time. So pretty much covered it all really on here. We got to have the boss's orders because we're definitely going to be boss's ordering, and we can search out any supporters we need with Lumineon. So we could quick ball boss's orders and just cruise right through the competition. So I'm so excited to show you how this deck can operate. It is a comeback monster. There are just mega ass pulls you can do with this deck, and I always find it so funny, but being on the receiving end is horribly annoying. Alrighty, so I'll see you in some games. Alrighty, looks like we're going to be playing up against a Psychic deck. I have a very strong feeling it's going to be a Calyrex expanded list. Let's see if we're going to go first. Yeah, let's go ahead and just go first. We want to try to prevent them from poltergeisting us. I almost know for a fact that they're going to be doing a Calyrex, Mimikyu, and Gengar tag team deck. Unfortunately, we mulliganed, so we'll end up giving them a card, which isn't super great. Really, it comes down to what we're able to lead with and what cards we have in our hand if we can actually win this matchup. Because Calyrex can set up really fast. Yep. Okay, we really didn't show him a whole lot of what we had. Let's just lead Zekrom. It's not the worst thing in the world. We can Dede change or Lumineon. We might hold off on the Dede change, because we might want a Lumineon to get... Yeah. We can check to see if we have Guzma Hala in the deck, because if we have Guzma Hala, this isn't actually that bad. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just pass for right now. Because my game plan is to go ahead and Lumineon, get Guzma Hala, get the Special Energy, get Thunder Mountain, and then Dede change after that to get some other resources, and just go ahead and start stacking up energy on our field. We're definitely going to need a Alolan Raichu, but we do got to see if it's prized. Our Lumineon can go ahead and start, let's see what we have and don't have in our deck. I really do need all parts there to be there. Because look at them, they had three... Did they have 3 fog? No, okay, they had 2 fog crystals and 1 quick ball. Yeah, Calyrexes can set up super fast. There they go, they got a, man, how many searching items did they have in their hand? That is one busted start they got. And the Crobat's the last one in their hand. And now they're going to go ahead and get more. I'm sure that they got Evolution Incense in there. They didn't have a single Evolution Incense in their whole hand. They just had Quick Ball and Crystal Ball. And now they're Professoring. Oh, did they just go down 2 bosses? That is definitely not good. I think they're really assuming that we're not going to be able to retaliate them very well. Okay. We got the Electro Power. Might not need that right now, but could come in handy. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use a Lumineon. Just go ahead and get the Guzma Hala out. Yeah. Guzma Hala. Let's Crushing Hammer. Let's just make it really awkward for the Calyrex. 1 less energy off the field. We're gonna Guzma Hala. Yes. Let's get rid of the tag switcher and probably the energy, because we need energy in the discard pile for our Dance of the Ancients to work. And we can go ahead and speed energy. I got 2 switches. That's not amazing to have. Yeah, we are going to have to play the Thunder Mountain. Let's go ahead and Dede change. I really don't think we're going to be needing the telescopic sight. I mean, we could use it to fish out the Gengar. I mean, not the Gengar, the Crobat. But I'm not entirely sure if we're actually going to need that. Yeah, let's get rid of the scoop up net to go ahead and get a Raichu and a Alolan Raichu. Okay, we got the boss's orders, we got the Alolan Raichu out. Let's full blitz. Okay. Now, if Thunder Mountain stays out, we just need one more energy for the Raichu to do more damage. And with Electro Power, and if we get a Choice Band, we should be able to knock out their VMAX. And once we crippled the VMAX that has energy on it, it might be hard for them to come back from it. Oh, they're gonna Marnie. That's not terrible to happen. Okay, that's pretty terrible. We did get the switch. But they gotta see if they can remove the stadium in play. But we can try to Tapu Koko. Okay, now they got 2 VMAXs in play. Okay, they didn't even knock us out. Energy switch. Well, we could just energy switch right off to Pikachu and Zekrom, attach the Alolan Raichu. We can play the Boltund, or we want to keep it. It might be a good secondary attacker if it comes down to it. But we kind of need a Dead-Eye change. Okay. Let's play that while we can. We're gonna have to sack the Boltund for right now, so we can Dead-Eye change. Okay, we got the... Now I gotta think about how I want to order this. Because we didn't get everything we needed. Now we could energy switch back. Let's see, that would be doing 250, but we could do 160 for right now. Yeah, let's just energy switch it back. Just so our Pikachu and Zekrom isn't totally dead out of the water. Let's Ultra Ball the... Well, we could just go ahead and try the Crushing Hammer, see if we can get the other one. Yeah. On the Ultra Ball, we could wait. I don't really want to get stuck. But we might just have to play it right now. Yeah. Let's just wait. We'll just Tandem Shock. Get a paralysis on them. Now they'll have to attach an energy to their Calyrex and have a switch, but that might not be hard for them to get. But I don't think they're going to be able to knock us out either. They don't have enough Calyrexes on their board to do that much damage. They only did like 160 to us. and we can secure a knockout with just our Lightning Ride GX. 160. We're a little short, but we should be able to get an Electro Power. Or just manually retreat back into Pikachu and Zekrom, knock it out that way. They got a Marnie. That's not so bad. Okay, we still have a boss. We have a speed energy. Oh, and they conceded. It looks like they weren't able to have a switch in order to get out. Yep. Alright. Oh, that's pretty smooth. His face of amazement and disbelief that PikaRom still does pretty well and expanded to this day. Alright, looks like we have a fire deck coming up. It looks like it might be a Reshizard. I really hope it is a classic Reshizard deck. That'd be so great. I love running into these old Sun and Moon era decks. It's so much fun. I know that the tag team meta wasn't like super popular when it came out. I know those sets didn't really sell a whole lot, but I think they had their own fun with them. I really do like seeing the more like first year Sun and Moon like GX Center decks. Those ones are really cool. The Zoroark and Lycanroc decks, those ones are really cool. They don't hold up super well anymore because they just don't do enough damage, especially against most tag teams. I know this deck in particular really does not do too well. Ours doesn't do too well against Lycanroc GX. They can, they have Guzman and the Lycanroc GX's ability can gust us, so they really play around and stop our setup. But we should have a fair matchup against Reshizard. Okay, they have a Turtonator in their deck for some reason. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and Stellar Wish right away. Let's see. Yeah, let's probably get the... Let's get the Professors for right now. We don't really have a whole lot of anything else. I don't want them to try to immediately gust us. Or not gust us. They like go for Welder and then they like scoop us like right there. That wouldn't be too good. I kind of just want to grab a Boltund. Now we can go ahead and bench the Tapu Koko, and next turn, let's hope we get an energy on the Boltund so we can try to power up something. They didn't lead with a Volcanion or anything, so they'll have to rely on Welder to get their fire energies out, or a Kiawe. But yeah, they could definitely Bright Flame us with a Welder. Or they could even Nitro Tank. That's what they might be playing, Nitro Tank for that. Okay, they did get the Volcanion. Seems like they're going to go ahead and use that to power up. Welder. Yeah, they're probably just going to go straight for it. They're just going to go ahead and take the prize, basically. Alright, let's get Boltund out there. We don't need to use the switch anymore. Well, we're going to have the Professor anyways, so let's go ahead and toss away the switch. I think we kind of just want to lead into the Alolan Raichu. Yeah, with Electro Power we can knock them out, and even if we don't, we still get to paralyze. So it seems a little safer than Pikachu and Zekrom. Sure, we'll get less energy out in the field, but it won't be hard to knock them out. Alright. Okay, and we got the Pikachu and Zekrom anyways. We got an energy. We can Quick Ball away one of those. And I think we'll just hold for a Lumineon. We won't play it right away, but the Lumineon can get us out and we can try to Guzma Hala. Actually, I didn't check if Guzma Hala was in the deck. It might be prized, but Lumineons will still come in handy either way. So let's go ahead and Electrify. And I'm just going to go ahead and attach them to the Alolan Raichu. Yeah. If we pivot out of the active with Boltund, or even like Tapu Koko or anything like that, well, how many switches? Did we discard any switches? I think we got rid of all of them. We got 2 down. I'm sorry to forget, I constructed the Pikachu and Zekrom deck a couple days ago. I don't remember if we're playing 4 or 2 switches. I think we're playing 4. It might be good to go ahead and put some Guzmas in here instead of like just Boss's orders, because I think Guzma is really powerful too. Especially because it works really well with Alolan Raichu. Okay, they got a Blacephalon in here. This is a really weird Firebox deck. Almost makes me think that they'd be playing Mewtwo or something. Yeah, they might Nitro Tank. Let's see, they got 3 in the discard pile. They might be able to get some more out. Yeah, they're probably gonna try to like Nitro Tank, Mind Blow, just to take out any knockout they need. Because Mind Blow does a lot, and Volcanion even by itself does a good amount of damage too. It just needs 4 energy in play, so 2 on itself, 2 on another. Yeah, there they go for the Nitro Tank. I figured. Man, I haven't seen this card around in so long. It's so cool seeing a Turtonator GX being used again. It's definitely puts a smile on my face. Alright. Now we just really gotta see if we can try to get out of the active and take that knockout. The question is, how are we going to do that? Well, I'm trying to think what we should do. The Cold Storm will only do 100, even if we did that. So we really need to get the Boltund out of the active. Now, we could just go ahead and get the Guzma Hala. Let's see if we have Thunder Mountain in deck. Okay, we do. We got a Speed Energy in there. Let's grab Guzma Hala. And then we're going to have to discard our Professor. But I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and Electro Power. Well, this will do 160. Yeah, we need to play the Electro Power because it's a GX. So that'll do it. That'll make us do 190. And then we really need to try to get a Speed Energy, but we could also, yeah, okay. Let's see what we can do. We can get Speed Energy, Telescopic Sight, do it that way, and then we can play Thunder Mountain now, or we can wait. I think we might just go ahead and wait. Well, we could definitely spread the energy. No, we're gonna have to. Because we need one more energy on Boltund. Okay. Let's just go ahead and speed energy to the Boltund. Okay, we actually got a switch. So we can keep the Boltund. We can keep the Boltund powered up. It'll still have the 2 energy on there. And then we can just go ahead and retreat into the Alolan Raichu. And then Tandem Shock will go ahead and knock out. Now we just really have to worry about the Blacephalon just scooping us right now. Let's see. We still have energy switchers in our deck. So the Blacephalon is probably gonna knock us out. I could. Let's see. If it had 4 that do 200, so they need 5 out in the field. They need 5 with some kind of way to damage boost, because we have 260. So they might not actually be able to knock us out. There goes the speed energy. We can still attack with Boltund. Okay. They're going for the Boltund and not the Pikachu and Zekrom. Maybe they felt like they could just knock this one out easier, because they just need to get 1 energy and they got it. But they would need the 5 in order to get the Pikachu and Zekrom. So it seems like that was probably the easiest for them to nab. Ho-Ho, we can easily knock out. Yeah, 80. 160. Yeah, we won't be able to do that just right off the bat. They get the Blacephalon. We'll have to get 1 more energy. Or an Electro Power. We have the switch in Jirachi, so we could definitely go ahead and swing into that. Okay, we got the Dedenne. Let's go ahead and Stellar Wish. Okay. Got the Electro Power. Let's play Electro Power. And then switch into the Alolan Raichu. And then how much damage could that do? 180? That'd be hard for them to... It'd be hard for them to knock us out in one go. I don't think they would be able to. Yeah, it really does seem like leaning into the Alolan Raichu for this match was the best. Force action. Okay, we got a speed energy. I don't think they can... Yeah. Okay. Even though we don't have a switch, we can definitely pivot, because we have the Thunder Mountain in our hand and a speed energy. So, basically what we could do is that Alolan Raichu has a retreat cost of 2. We can take 2 of our 3 energy off. Retreat into something. Preferably the Jirachi. See if we can get a Scoop Up Net or a Switch. And then pivot back into the Alolan Raichu. And if we manually attach for that turn... Okay, yep. Let's just go ahead and show it in action. Alright. Let's go ahead and manually retreat to our Jirachi. Let's go ahead and use our Stellar Wish. We got the scoop up. They're about to get bossed. Boss's orders. They're probably like, what's going on? Oh, I'm about to show you what's going on. Alright. And then we Thunder Mountain. Scoop up the Jirachi. Put the Alolan Raichu into play. And then Tandem Shock. Got him. Dang. Yeah, keeping that Thunder Mountain in hand was really important there because we were able to hold it and use it when we really needed to. So yeah, that was really good. We didn't really showcase Pikachu and Zekrom, but actually how good Alolan Raichu and Raichu GX is. It's a very good card in this deck too. Alright, got another match here with Silvio VGC. I'm assuming he probably plays VGC as well. You really don't see a whole lot of overlap from people who play VGC at the card game. At least not that I'm aware of personally. Yes, let's go ahead and go first to see what horrible luck we can get with our hand, or maybe great luck if we're lucky. Okay, we mulliganed. Alright. This would be great if maybe our Cherish Ball was something else. I don't know. You can't have everything in your starting hand. Okay, maybe we can have everything in our starting hand. We got a Boltund. We just need a energy. That's it. If we get that energy out, we have a great lead. Even if we don't, we can work around this. Let's see. I really have no idea what kind of deck they're running. So we're really not going to need the Electro Power first turn. Let's just try to get some resources out. Let's firstly get our Pikachu and Zekrom out. And then we'll go ahead and attach the Choice Belt to the Pikachu and Zekrom. And then we'll go ahead and discard something from our hand. We're going to get a Dedenne, so it really doesn't matter. There's just, we really need to get an energy out. If we're going first, our biggest advantage is that we get an energy out on the first turn. And that's really what we're needing. And we got a speed energy right off the bat. So going a little risky there with the Dedenne was really good. Okay, we got the Enhance Hammer, Professor's Research. We got a Quick Ball. Let's go ahead and just get rid of that. And let's get ourselves a Tapu Koko. Let's see. We got one in the bench right now. We could just go ahead and just place down the Tapu Koko for this moment. And we'll go ahead and manually attach next turn. And Tapu Koko, Energy Switch, Professor's Research to get the Boltund out of the active, and go from there. We could definitely Full Blitz right away. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be attacking with the Voltund right now. We're just willing to try to get the Full Blitz out really fast, because if they're playing a fighting type deck, that's not amazing for us. And they're playing Choice Band in their deck. That is an odd pick, I gotta say. They must be running into some other Pikachu and Zekroms. I've not encountered a mirror match, but I bet they're just like, oh man, we finally got a match where we have an advantage. Okay. We got the boss's orders. Alright. Let's go ahead and show them what we can do. Well, we only have one regular energy in the discard pile. Do we have another energy switcher in the discard pile? No. We could definitely try to find it. Let's just go ahead and put it on there. Maybe we find Thunder Mountain and the remedy is solved. Well, yeah. Let's just go ahead and Professor's Research. We don't find an energy switcher, but we do find a Cherish Ball and a Crushing Hammer. Okay. Let's go ahead and play our Cherish Ball to get our Alolan Raichu. Get that out. Let's go ahead and Dance with the Ancients. Okay. We can much just pass right there. We could potentially Tag Bolt, but we'll definitely need some magic for that to happen. Okay, they got Zoroark GX. That won't be too hard to knock out. Okay. We got an Enhanced Hammer. Not exactly what we would need. Let's see. Let's Guzma Hala. An Enhanced Hammer and a Energy. Let's get Thunder Mountain. Let's get that. Let's get Telescopic Sight. We can't knock out the Zoroark GX from the bench, but I just kind of want to Telescopic Sight out, just because, really. Okay, we got the Electro Powers. Now, we didn't get an Energy Switch. But we can already go ahead and full Blitz. Let's just go ahead and full Blitz. I got an idea. We can full Blitz and then power up our Alolan Raichu. Yeah. Well, got two energies there. Go back. Yeah, let's just go ahead and attach it. We're running a little low on energy in our deck. Trusted Wishes. We just needed to get the energy out. I have a feeling that their Rockruff, whatever it evolves into, whichever Lycanroc, I don't exactly know what they're going to be playing. I don't think we still got a Lumineon, right? Okay. Yeah, we can Ultra Ball for Lumineon and try to take a knockout on the Zoroark. But I'd definitely like to have an energy switch. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're playing Lycanroc. Well, yeah, I was gonna say you could try to knock us out there. Okay, they're playing a Lycanroc GX deck. That is a horrible matchup for us, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I easily did enough to knock us out. See, our Tandem Shock won't work, but we really just need to see if we can knock it out right now. They're a little behind on energy, and we can handle them. We don't have a way to accelerate the energy any further. Lightning Ride will do 150. They have 200. What's Electro Power? What's Crushing Hammer? Let's go ahead and play the Thunder Mountain down. Let's see if we can get a Dedenne. Okay, we don't have a Dedenne. We do have a Luminion. Let's get a Professor. Let's play Professor. If they had a Scoop Up Net, this wouldn't be too bad. Well, I think we got rid of all our Scoop Up Nets. 2 down. No, we still have them. I'm thinking. Give me a second. Okay. Let's... We're not going to be able to do enough. We do 180. If we had the other... Okay. We're going to energy switch. We're going to take the energy switch to our Jirachi. We'll go ahead and use a switch. Let's put the Jirachi in the active. Let's quick ball away a Pikachu and Zekrom. Let's see what we have left. We do have a Scoop Up Net. Okay. Now, we have 8 cards, and we look at the top 5. So, if we get the Scoop Up Net, it's fine. But we could just manually retreat and confirm the paralysis. So, I'm not going to risk it. I don't even see the point of what that would do anyways. So let's just go ahead and retreat. And let's get the Tandem Shot going. They'll do 190. We are 10 damage off. But that's fine. We got the paralysis. So now we can pretty much confirm that we can knock them out. They have another Zoroark. They got Tapu Lele. Or no, they didn't get the Tapu Lele. Okay. I was gonna say maybe they're gonna Tapu Lele for like a Tate and Liza. If they had that, they could switch that out of the active. Now they got 3 Zoroark GXs. Yeah, Field Bowler can't affect Thunder Mountain. Guzma. Okay, they're gonna go for a Jirachi and try to knock out it that way. Alright. We need something with a low retreat cost. So the Bolton can't do a whole lot right now. Let's go ahead and get the Luminion out. Well, now I'm kind of wishing I did the today. This is really tough. This is definitely tough. Another one of your Pokemon. Move up to. Aha. Dang it. Well, that's annoying. Alright, let's play Tag Switch. We're gonna move 1 energy. Done. We're gonna go ahead, retreat that, go back into our Raichu, and then we'll place down a regular Jirachi. They might try to Guzma it again. Let's just Tandem Shock. Got the Paralysis out. It's just them having Guzma is a little tough. Yeah, because the Guzma really gets around our Paralysis. Yeah. That was really nostalgic for me. I haven't seen a Lycanroc and Zoroark GX deck in a really long time. So I definitely love seeing a GX deck versus a GX deck. Unfortunately, they were a fighting type, so we were at a really bad disadvantage. We definitely tried to play around them as best as we could, but we were just at the type disadvantage, and we just weren't able to get set up as fast as we really needed to try to blitz through them. But I think that's a really cool showcase of some GX versus GX moments again. I definitely enjoyed that match. Thank you for playing Silvio VGC for that throwback deck. Alrighty, and there we have it. Looks like we got to play a pretty good variety of different types of decks out there. I even showed a loss because I think it is important to showcase whenever you do lose, even if it's like it's best to show the losses when it's a really fair or really close match and that both parties were playing really well. So yeah, the Lycanroc deck was really tough, but I think it was so cool seeing a really classic Zoroark and Lycanroc deck. The other decks, you could really see how you could really handle this this whole deck really well. There's a lot of creativity you can do in it. The energy switches, the scoop up nets, the switches, the Bolton, Pikachu, and Zekrom, Tapu Kokos. There's a lot of really interesting plays that you can combo in with Thunder Mountain, and I personally have so much fun playing this deck. It is my all-time favorite, and I love letting it just shine just a little one more time while we're having this limited expanded format here. When Scarlet and Violet comes out, I'm not quite sure how this will actually stack up against any of those cards, but here's hoping that Pikachu and Zekrom can still, you know, get some wins in here and there. Alrighty, well, if you want to go ahead and check out the rest of the content on my channel, I do have some other videos there showcasing some decks, and just subscribe if you want to keep on seeing some more content. Alrighty, see you later, and bye.